This video is about lighting. Kind of a big deal. You want to be able to control the lighting. You want to be able to put it where you want it, have it do what you want it to do, maybe even add a little bit of color. Let me share my screen. We're in Rhino and we're trying to figure out how you can control and add lighting. So here we are. As you can see, if you look at this model, you'd say, well, there's a light shining down from above. You can see the shadow of this critter here. And then if you zoom down here, you go, well, there's a couple of something up above there. Point lights actually is what they are. So what I want to show you is where you would get those guys and how it works. So I want to switch this back to wireframe mode. A little bit easier to navigate. And there you can see, there's the spotlight, there's the point lights, those two right there. So how do you do that? One of the things, probably the easiest way to do that is to get into the window menu here, and there's active tool palettes. Now, I don't know who was responsible for building the active tool palettes for Rhino, but wow, I am glad it's not me. Look at that humongous collection of active tool palettes that you can bring up and drop onto your desktop, including one for lights. So active tool palettes, there's one down here in the L's apparently they're going alphabetically. Lights and light tools is a different thing. But lights here will give you lots of control, all the control you need. So there you're able to put in a spotlight. This is a spotlight, and that is how I built it. Spotlights are pretty cool because when you make them, you just get a circle that's like, how big do you want it to be? How tall do you want it to be? And then set that. So then you can control things on that. I'm going to get rid of that one. Whoop, let me get rid of that one. And then point lights, as you know, cast illumination all around. So spotlights point in one direction, point lights shoot all around. There's another control right back here, edit light properties. And if I click on that, it lights up whatever light I happen to have chosen. Those two are the same, so I'm going to grab both of those. And they have a color to them. You can change the color of the light right there. You can change the intensity of the light right there and the shadow itself and how the fall off works, which is to say how dramatically or gradually the light goes from high intensity to low intensity. So that's where those controls live. Same thing with this spotlight. If I grab that, it's a red spotlight and it's pretty intense and it's got all the other stuff that's in there. So that's where you would find those tools to set up your lights and to control them and get your thing to look as magnificent as possible. See ya.